What's good, YouTube? It's your man, Turn Me Up Tony, back at it with another reaction video today. Ladies and gentlemen, we got an episode of 58 of Pop the Balloon. We about to see what's going on. You know how we do. We about to get into the shenanigans. We about to see how it is in the modern world on these Pop the Balloons, because you know it be getting crazy. So I don't even gotta say too much. Without further ado, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get it.
With another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, and we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. All right, so we're gonna be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if he's your type to a T, you like it what you're seeing, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're just really not feeling, you cannot see yourself being with this man, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready? Okay, the yes was a little quiet. All right, but that's fine. With that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Damn.
How you doing? How y'all doing?
What's your name?
EJ.
EJ, how old are you?
I'm 28.
And what do you do?
I own a marketing consulting firm and a financial company.
Okay.
And I just wrote a book.
Okay.
Yeah, it went number one.
Oh,
I won't flex,
nice.
but yeah.
What kind of book?
It's a marketing book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
EJ.
very cool.
Thank you. I
So now what do
appreciate
you like to do for fun?
it. I could really do everything. We could go to church, we could go play pool, we could bowl, we could just sit and have a park car conversation. Like, I could have fun anywhere. As long as I'm enjoying the person that I'm with, we can have fun doing anything, for sure.
All right, nice. And what do you look for in a woman?
So I really look for like just human decency traits, right? So what I mean by that, it's not like a man or a woman thing. It's like, are you open-minded? Can you communicate? Emotionally intelligent? Are you mature? Can we have conversations about topics that we don't really agree with, but we can understand each other? So like, that's what I look for. Everybody around me have those qualities. So whether it's a family member, a friend, or a intimate partner, you gotta have those things for sure.
Okay, and now what are some deal breakers?
The opposite of that.
Okay.
So if you are not open-minded,
Right.
then we can't do it. I feel like the foundation.
Yeah, being open-minded is I feel like a lot of people have like this closed-minded perspective. So being open-minded is a plus, especially when you're talking about building with somebody for long-term, in a long-term sense. You know, having an open-minded to not only, you know, to things that can cater to my needs or vice versa yours, you know, just day-to-day stuff. You know, maybe I might want to say, like, hey, let's get up and let's move across the country. Are you going to be open-minded to that? Or are you going to just be thinking everything is in a closed-minded sense? Because some people, bro, you know, not even with just like as far as like making decisions, but just as far as just talking to somebody, as far as like getting to the inner depths of somebody's, you know, spirituality, their mental, their thinking process, you know, how they view the world. You know, some people just have like this shallow way of thinking that it's just so damn bland. You know, so being open-minded is a plus. I commend him for that, because especially with women, sometimes that's hard to come by. Even though it's women and men, that is a hard trait to come by.
Foundation of those things, no matter what you feel like, we can always get to a compromisation of whatever we talking about. So as long as you got that foundation, we good. I can work through anything.
All right, sounds good.
Yes, ma'am.
So we did get some pop balloons.
Mhm.
Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
All right.
Let's start over here. Your name and age.
I'm Yasmin. I am 26 years old.
And Yasmin, what do you do?
I'm currently working in insurance, and I'm working on my 3rd degree in radiology. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, girl.
I'm HBCU grad, okay?
I been pop y'all.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
The height difference.
And how tall are you?
5'9".
5'9".
That's what my doctor said, so I can go by him. So, hey, how tall are you with your heels on?
With my heels on, I'm probably about 5'7", 5'8".
I mean, he is about 5'9". I mean, he is a couple inches taller than you. It's not like you really towering over him. I mean, he's taller than you. It's pretty evident. It's obvious. Like right here, I don't know. Y'all wouldn't be y'all height.
I taller than you?
Yeah, you got it.
You look about my height, if not a little shorter.
I feel it. Let's see. I mean, we can see. I think I might be taller than you, but
He is taller.
I mean, I'm just
It's
saying.
just,
I feel it though, but that's your personal preference. I get
yeah,
it. You got it.
I gotta see the difference.
Yeah, I feel it. That makes sense. I
Now,
ain't gonna
is she
lie.
someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's very attractive.
That's how I feel when I stay next to people that's like 6'6", 6'5", 6'6". I'm like 6'2", 6'3" on a good day. And I'm telling you, when I stay next to somebody who's like 6'5", I be thinking like I'm up there with them. So I get it, but it's still a difference. When you take into consideration your body proportions, the length of your arms, and listen, it's a difference. It's definitely a difference. That man is taller than you. It's okay.
Like, I definitely appreciate that.
I
for
appreciate
sure.
it.
So, yeah.
Thank you. Head down over here. Your name and age.
My name is Carrie. I'm 26.
All right. And Carrie, what do you do?
I'm a content creator and virtual assistant
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
from the same city.
Yeah.
But beyond that, he's not my type, but we're from the same city, so.
Mhm.
So you recognize her when you came
Yeah,
out?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Whoa, so they must come from a small town. Small town, everybody know everybody. Okay, I don't know if that's a good thing or that's a bad thing. When if a guy comes up to me and say, "Yeah, I know her," she from my city, I'm going to assume she get around a lot. That's just going to be the first thing that comes to my mind. So I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. So we just gonna keep it as it is.
All right. Well, what's
Yeah.
the coincidence?
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
For sure.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She's attractive, just not somebody I'm attracted to. Like, I've been knowing her, know of her. We don't really know each other
Right.
like
Got
that,
it.
but I know of her. But yeah, she's
You
very
know of
attractive,
her.
just somebody I'm not attracted to, for sure.
That's good. Thank you.
Yes, man.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
My name's Angelica. I'm 32.
Angelica, what do you do?
I
Damn.
am a photographer and I'm also an aspiring author. I'm working on my first book.
Okay.
I don't get why do people pop right after you walk by them, as if you were so scared to do it in the first place. If they right then and there, just pop it. Now she got to go through this whole line of questioning, then she got to spin back, and it's just, bro, you could have been popped.
What's the
He's
book
an
about?
author too.
Can I ask?
It's an autobiography.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just height. And then you have a baby face. So age, I was like, he's probably younger than me.
When I get
so-
40, I'm gonna look 30.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. I love that for you.
Yeah,
But,
for sure. For sure. I get that.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Very attractive, but just I'm not attracted to. I feel like she have a great personality. She's writing a book, so it's a quite level of intellect that's there, and I always appreciate that. But nah, she's not my type. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's head back first before we go down over there. Your name and age.
I'm Kara. I'm 28.
Kara, what do you do?
I'm a flight attendant.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I like his style and everything. I just think he's a little too small for me. Skinny. We're both skinny. I don't know.
You know what
Little
they be
sus.
saying about? No, I ain't gonna say that. I'm just playing.
You something else.
I'ma chill.
But I
I'ma
think
chill.
that's what it is.
Okay.
So you go for
Because he's skinny. Imagine if a dude walk on here and he say, I don't want her because she fat. I don't like her because she got too much weight on her. Listen, body shaming could go both ways. But you know the thing about it? The big difference in that is the fact that both sides can do something about it. He can do something about that. It's called a gym. That never let that be a determining factor whether or not if you feel like you can have long companionship with somebody. I mean, he not the skinniest person. I've definitely seen skinnier, but it's just what do you really expect? I mean, I get it. The dad bods is in style. They want they don't like guys who got six packs. They don't like guys who are overly muscular. You can't win when it comes to a certain body type and a certain aesthetic to a lot of these women. Most men will take a woman any shape, size, and color. A lot of women, they got a lot more preferences. They're a lot more pickier. But I think something where you can change should never be a determining factor. He can always work out. He can always get stronger. He can get bigger. So I don't know. I feel like if the roles were reversed and if he would have said something about somebody a female's weight, if he would have said, oh, she's too skinny or if she's too big, whatever the case may be, bro, they would be in a whole uproar. So we gotta, I don't know.
More of like a
But I get it. Preference. Let me just keep it as preference.
your build.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Now, is she someone?
I appreciate that.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really, but I can feel that you have like a great personality, great spirit and stuff like that. And I'm always cool with people like that. So romantically, nah, but like platonically and stuff like that, I could definitely see us like being cool with each other for sure.
Sound good?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's head down over there.
It's usually just one person.
Yo,
driving
another
shoes.
ad, bro. I'm
Discover
not
doubles
finna
and
be
cash
doing
back at the
this.
end of your first
I'm
year,
not
so
finna be
I'm gonna
doing
use
this.
mine.
This is crazy.
Okay. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Jayla. I'm 27.
Jayla, what do you do?
I'm an herbalist and a data engineer.
Okay, data engineer. Why'd you
I
end
ain't
up?
gonna lie. She look like a lot of people in my family. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I can't.
Popping your
do
balloon.
that, auntie.
Can't see myself with you romantically, but very handsome, so I could see like platonically, like a friend type.
You stole his last line.
Yeah, pretty much.
I finna say
It
the
was
same
nice.
thing, right?
Nah, she looks like she's very heavily into spirituality. So I like the aesthetic, but listen, me and they say appearance is everything. I've met some people like her, cool people, but you never know what they doing behind closed doors. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna leave it as it is. Beautiful woman, nice style, but it's kind of giving too much spirituality. It's kind of giving tarot card readings and horse. Listen, we're not finna get onto that. We ain't finna get onto that. We ain't finna get onto that. That's another topic for another day.
So I heard you kind of say, but
I could be wrong too.
is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I mean, not really, but like I said, I'm cool with people who got good spirits. So I definitely, if you got a great spirit, which it seems like you do, you say you're a herbalist and stuff like that, they take a different type of person to be.
Oh,
like,
and she a herbalist? Yeah, it's spirituality. She's deep into spirituality. And usually those people, they be doing stuff like tarot cards, crystals, all these other things. Like, you never know, she could be practicing witchcraft, if all we might know. Like, so listen. You never know with a lot of these women nowadays. You never know with a lot of these men nowadays. Because we living in dire times right now. We need Jesus. We need God. We need
in tune with that. So yeah, I definitely think we'll be good platonically for sure.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right.
We did get a pop back over here. Your name and age.
My name is Holly and I'm 28.
Right, Holly, what do you do?
I'm an accountant.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just think I like your style, but I think maybe I'm just not all the way attractive.
I feel it. Yeah.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really, but I know I keep saying this, but like I'm real big on like we don't have to be romantically involved for us to be cool people. So it's like once again, like I definitely feel like I don't have a lot to go off of, but you haven't said anything disrespectful to me or anything like that. So like I have to feel like you a good person from being there. So like yeah, we could definitely be somebody that could like be aligned in another area, not necessarily romantically. So yeah, and you were respectful about popping your balloon. So like you can't go wrong with that at all. So yeah,
Appreciate that.
no problem.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I think I heard another one back over here. Your name and age.
Mecca, and I'm 26.
And Mecca, what do you do?
I am a full-time law student, an entrepreneur, and I also model on the side.
We love that.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
What's your name again?
EJ.
EJ. I think you're really handsome, and I really loved your answers. But I'm from Detroit, and Detroit girl, we got that swag, and I feel like our men have that too. So I just feel like it was.
Translation, she want a hood nigga. She want a hood ninja. She want a Pookie. She want a Ray Ray. She want... Listen, sis. Just because my man got the glasses on and he articulates himself in a specific way does not have to mean that he's a nerd or a lame. What y'all call it? Y'all call it a lame. Y'all should want a dude that presents himself that way, who has respect for himself, that looks like he will treat you with respect. You say you from Detroit. Listen, the first people that come to my mind when I think of Detroit is I think of all the Detroit rappers, as far as like who do that Detroit sound, like Babyface, Ray, all them. Like, listen, I know what she wants. She's looking for the thugnificence. She's looking for the dudes who really out there in the streets like that, and that might be her type. And she don't even seem like, you know, she goes after those type of men, you know, how she presents herself, but you know, hey, that's how a lot of these women probably like that. So that's how I took it as. I took it as that she want a hood person. So listen, it's 2025. It's okay to be a nerd. It's okay to watch anime. It's okay to, you know, stay in the house, read your books. He's an author. Seems like he's intelligent. It's okay. Like, it's okay. We don't got to be living in this culture of this quote unquote swag or being just too cool. And bro, that's outdated. That's outdated. The new cool is just being yourself. And whatever that looks like to you is all that matters. But the type of men, from just based off of history, just based off of experience, from the type of women who go for those type of men, who are in that type of lifestyle, who present themselves that certain way, it just never ends well. It never ends well. So, but maybe I'm bugging. I could be
I like the
bugging.
chemistry because of that.
I feel it.
But I respect your answers.
I feel that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right, now she's someone that's your type.
Oh yeah, she's definitely attractive for sure. Someone that I would be attractive to. Okay. But gotta respect her answer. I mean, I don't think this is really the platform.
Did she pop? I'm guaranteed that she popped because he said that he was attracted to her, and that female probably wanted him to only be attracted to her.
Want to really know who I am as much. I'm doing what I can. We doing what we can. But you gotta respect the answer no matter what. So I feel it for
You
sure.
seem cool though.
Yeah, I know a lot of people from Detroit, and y'all cool for
Thank
sure, definitely. But yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay.
Got another pop down over here. Your name and age?
Brianna, and I am 30.
Okay. And Brianna, what do you do?
I'm a flight attendant and I'm interior designer.
She looked like that one girl. What's that one girl name? Oh my gosh, she looked just like her. Y'all know who I'm talking about too. What is her name? She used to play on Disney. I think it was Ant Farm. What's her name? Sky Jackson. She looks just like her. Literally just a taller version of her.
Okay.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just didn't feel a romantic connection. I was really into the fact that he's writing a book that shows goals and just that he's working.
A romantic connection? Y'all just met. Y'all even did that. Nigga came out and introduced himself. What you want him to seem like he about to propose to you tomorrow? Like, what do you mean romantic connection? That's what you go on dates for. To get to know one another. To develop that strong connection. Isn't that what dating is for? I'm pretty sure everybody who date is not really romantically involved with that person until like they're consistently developing some type of trust and relationship with them to the point where they end up becoming boyfriend and girlfriend, and then that leads to eventually marriage in the long run. Because it's like, if you think about it, this is no different from hookup culture. This is basically like going on a date, getting to know each other, and just see if it can get to that point. But I feel like to get to that point, it has to really, really have to do with your personality and how that person is. Sometimes you can't really judge off appearance. You might think a female is the baddest in the world, and as soon as she opens her mouth, all the attraction is gone. And it's the same thing with females. I mean, with males. You might think you might want a certain type of guy until you realize, okay, well, this guy doesn't have the personality that I'm looking for, and then I'm turned off. So you always gotta just, you gotta kind of be more open-minded. And I guess that can go hand in hand to what he was saying is being open-minded. When you go on these dating shows and your thing is finding love, I get it. Attraction has to be a determining factor, but you can always grow in an attraction to like somebody, especially if they already have a decent appearance where it's like they're likable and they seem like you like what they look like. And maybe it might take some time for you to know them and really get to have that experience with them to be like, you know what? I really like this person, because that's how it really all is, bro. I've never seen relationships where it's love at first sight. Most long-term relationships started from people who just generally just started talking, and then one thing led to another. It was never on some we locked eyes and then we just fell in love and just dipped off into the damn sunset. Like, that's not reality. That is not reality. It don't work that way. And even if it is, you got to realize it's still based off of a personality. It's based off in an application, because they might have the looks. They might have the door open to the simple fact that, okay, he looks good. That's the open invitation that you might be truly invested. But there's always going to be something that you're not going to like about that person. There really always is.
Looking towards something, very handsome, and I like the vibe, the confidence, the aura really comes across. I just don't see a romantic connection.
A romantic
What about for
connection.
yourself?
I hate to keep sounding like this, but like, not really my type. But like I said, I don't put people in boxes to just only have to be romantically involved with me. Like, we could be business partners, we could be friends, we could be whatever the case may be. Help each other on our journey, but not necessarily my type romantically. So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'll be there.
Another ad. It's okay. It's okay. Got another ad and I'm about to crash out. Told John niggas I don't watch this ad. Bro, another ad, bro. 2 in a row, bro. Like, make your money. Make your money. You know, we applaud you, all right. Make your money.
Major love in the community. We've all been there. Planning website structures can sometimes feel like solving a puzzle. Instead of using a...
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do have an unpopped balloon over here. Can we have your name and age?
Hi, my name is Mary and I'm 28.
And Mary, what do you do?
I work in corporate HR.
So you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
I thought he was cute and I was just trying to feel his vibe out just a little bit more just to see what he was about.
Yo, tell me they don't go together. Tell me they don't go together. Yo, they look like they will be a perfect match for each other. Like, they look like they literally complement each other. They really look like they complement each other. I hope they match. Oh my goodness.
Before we get into the questions, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, but I'm not really as superficial to be like, you just my type or not my type. Like, that's of course the surface level, but I gotta hear like what your intellect, your mindset, and stuff like that is like. So like, as far as physical attraction, yeah, definitely you passed that test. But like, I have to hear more about you mentally, emotionally, and stuff like that for sure.
Okay. So do you guys have any questions for one another?
I'm sorry, where did you say you were from again?
So I'm originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but I live in Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
Yes, ma'am.
Why does everybody live in damn Texas, bro? All my exes live in Texas. I get the meaning of the song now. Everybody lives in damn Texas. I see why Sandy from SpongeBob wanted to take her ass home, bro. Everything must be bigger down there. I don't know.
I'm in New York.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So long distance is fine for the both of you?
It's fine for me.
Well, we can make it work. We grown at this point. Ain't nothing but a flight. For sure. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any
Yo,
questions for her?
please match.
Please. What's the goal that
No,
you've
no,
had
that's-
for like the
oh,
last
gosh.
couple of years that you caught?
Oh my gosh, just bro, y'all should just be going off into the sunset. Go on a date and then ask all these damn questions later, bro. Like, yeah, like this. I feel like the more people talk, the more they're willing to pop, because it's always gonna find something. Oh my goodness.
Like, haven't been able to accomplish, and like why you feel like the reason is, and if you had like a magic puzzle piece to like make it work, what would that be?
So for me, like, I write poetry.
Okay.
So I'm a bit procrastinator, but I've been trying to finish my book of poems. So it's been since 2020, so it's been a while. So it's just me being a procrastinator. I haven't quite finished it, but if I just got all of my stuff together and just got it together, then yeah.
Yeah. I like that answer, for sure. It shows accountability. That's really why I was asking. So yeah, it showed me that you know how to take accountability, you self-aware. So I appreciate that answer, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions for him?
Do you have any kids?
No, ma'am. We
Okay.
FTK right now.
Okay.
Right now. But yeah, eventually we gonna get to that point. Yeah.
Damn, FT. Why I gotta be FTK? Like, why FTK? Don't ever, bro.
Do you have any kids?
I do not.
No kids. Okay. All right.
Just match.
Are we feeling a vibe here?
Yeah, I can say for right now, but like I say, it's more than just like physical attraction. We'll have to get to know each other more, but it definitely for the time and place that we are right now, for sure. You check all the boxes from look and from with the answers that you just gave to me. You self-accountable, you self-aware, and that's one of those foundational traits that I admire. So for sure.
Bring on up here with us. Come on up.
I feel like she's not 100% sure. I feel like she wants to pop, but I think she's on the side of the fence. Maybe she's doing this to be. I don't know. Hopefully.
All right. Do you guys have any final questions for one another before we determine?
No.
I don't.
What's your ideal first date?
My ideal
Guys,
first
nigga, ask that when you actually go on a date. When you get the number, when y'all walk out of here as a match. What are you doing?
date. Maybe something like interactive. Maybe like a picnic, like if it's nice weather, or like hiking, something like that. Just something where we can get to know each other better and just converse and yeah.
Please, man.
She knows something. She might know something. I don't got no more right now. We'll figure it out later. For sure.
Let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
We can do something.
And we got a match.
I'm hyped.
Take the mic.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. That's what we need to celebrate black love. That's what we talking about, baby.
You guys can go on off. Make some noise for them, ladies.
Listen, we just gonna end the video right here and there. We're gonna come back to this, but we're gonna label this as the part one. This was the best one so far. First dude came out, he knew what he wanted. The female, she knew what she wanted, and that's what it's all about. Playing all the games, forgetting all the nonsense, cutting all that shit out, and then just matching, standing on business, being mature, and just actually knowing what you want, especially for the long term. So I rock with it. I respect it. So I'm gonna give this one a round of applause. I'm glad that they found love, man. That's what it's all about. It's about, that companionship, that unison from male and female. I love to see it, man. But anyways, we're about to just wrap this video up. I'm gonna come back to this video. I might do this in a 4-part series because this is a long video. This is an hour and 30 minutes. I'm not finna watch this whole thing right now. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm pretty sure y'all don't either. We already like 20-something minutes in off of just one match. So we're gonna get back to this. Hit that like button, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Let me know what y'all think about the matches or any questions, any concerns. The good people. Let me hear from y'all. So as I close this out, I just want to give all praises to the Most High God and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. We then tuned in with another video with Turn Me Up Tony, and I'll see you guys on the next video.